Good day, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. I'm Roy, your host for today's episode. Kamusta man mo?
Maayong adlaw pod, Roy. Okay ra kaayo, excited ko sa ato ang discussion karon.
Hello everyone! Ako po, okay ra, medyo busy lately kay Brigada Eskwela. Pero happy ko kay nakita diri sa ato ang grupo for this podcast.
Good day to everyone. Thank you for the invitation, Roy. Excited kay ko para maka-share og ideas.
Nice. I'm glad to hear that all of you are doing well. Today, we'll discuss sports psychology, a topic that is very important not only for athletes, but also for ordinary people who want to become mentally strong. Are you all ready?
Ready?
Ready na.
All right. So welcome to our sports psychology podcast. So for our first question, here, sige, ato nang sugdan unsa man gyud ang sports psychology. So, let's hear from our very pretty friend here, Miss Maria Lalaine.
For me, sports psychology is the study of how the mind affects athletic performance. In short, dili lang siya physical training, ang importante sa sports. Kinahanglan pod nga strong ang mental side sa athlete.
Yes, tama jud Ma'am Lalaine, no? Biskan kusgan ka physically, kung kulang ka og confidence or dili ka ma-pressure, apektuhan jud ang imuhang performance.
That's why sports psychology helps athletes improve focus, motivation, confidence, and emotional control. Training sa panghuna-huna ba? Dili lang sa panglawas.
Alright, so thank you so much for your insight. So that's why we sometimes hear people say the game is 90% mental. Interesting, right? So for our second question, I would like to hear from Ma'am Mengie. So why is mental strength important in sports?
Or mental strength is important because it helps our athletes. Bisan man o dili ta athlete, kailangan talaga natin maging mentally strong. Right? Okay? Especially during competitions, pag abot manggod sa dula, usahay, mabilitan nato kung unsa ang ato ang mga natunan, na pressure na ta, tungod kaya nakita nato ang ato ang mga kalaban. So that is why we need to be prepared mentally. So kailangan natin maging strong sa ato ang mental aspect.
True. Mental strength also helps athletes recover from mistakes. They don't get discouraged easily when they lose or make errors.
And sometimes, parehas ra ang physical skills sa athletes. The one who wins is often the athlete who is more focused and mentally prepared.
So it's not just about muscles. Mindset matters too. So ika nga, hindi tayo pwede mag-luya-luya, sabi di ba? So yon. So for our next question, unsa man nga knowledge or lesson ang gusto ninyo i-share sa ato ang mga viewers?
For me, talent alone is not enough. Kinahanglan gyud og discipline o consistency because success doesn't happen overnight.
Ako, I want our viewers to learn, from this discussion that okay ra nga maka-feel ta og pakulba in any competition na ato ang ginaatubang. Okay? Because even professional athletes, ora ba yata? Okay? Maka-experience yun ta og anxiety. So, the key is how we have to manage.
Yeah, that's true. That's correct. And I would like to remind everyone that positive self-talk is very powerful. Sometimes our biggest enemy is our own self-doubt.
I agree, that's true. Because sometimes we're the ones who overthink. So nasa mindset lang talaga natin. Pag inisip natin mahina tayo, affected lahat ng performance natin. So dapat feeling strong. Ano? Yes.
Relate kay Tana, Roy.
Correct.
Let's make it a little personal. Which area of sports psychology interests you the most? So, pakinggan natin naman kay Ma'am Lalaine.
For me, it's motivation. I want to understand what drives athletes to keep going, even when they're very tired.
For me naman, Sir Roy, is performance anxiety. Diba? Kung makita nato ang isa ka athlete bisan hawod kaayo siya sa iyahang event or sa iyahang sport, naamang jud nay kakulba, diba? Even a little. Gusto nako mahibaw-an giunsa niya pag-control na bisan o naka-feel siya o pressure na nakuha gihapon niya ang gusto niya nga goal.
For me, it's team dynamics. It's interesting to see how a team builds trust and teamwork.
Thank you so much, ma'am, sir. Nice answer kaayo. Murag each of us has different interests pero connected gihapon sa success sa athlete. So now let's
Correct.
move on to our fifth question. So here, can sports psychology help non-athletes food? So let's hear from Miss Lalaine.
Definitely. Students can use goal setting and concentration techniques during exams.
Yes, sa workplace pod nato, professionals like us, diba, can use stress management strategies, yung mga coping skills natin, how we face deadlines or presentations, or bago tayo masulod sa classroom, how prepared we are, diba? So, we have to manage yung mga pressure or mga ano yan? Stresses in life before the final presentation.
Even in daily life, makatabang siya sa pag-build of confidence o resilience. Because you don't have to be an athlete to benefit from it.
So in short, this is for everyone, right? So meaning to
Yes,
say,
parang
even we are athlete or not, or even professionals like us, we have to at least master this aspect. So yun. So thank you so much, Ma'am Mengie, Ma'am Lalaine, and Sir Jose. So for our sixth question, can you share examples of athletes who use sports psychology?
Okay, one example is Serena Williams, ang ating tennis player. Iba sa kanya yung mindset niya about yung tennis niya na sport, that is para sa kanya it's 70%. Dapat daw na mentally tough ang isang athlete. So yun yung nagbigay sa kanya ng confidence throughout.
For me naman, Michael Phelps also worked with a sports psychologist. He used visualization techniques before competitions.
Another example is Michael Jordan. Aside from his physical abilities, known po siya sa iyang strong mindset of competitiveness. That's why among the 6 NBA finals that he competed in, daogan niya tanan.
That's why elite athletes invest not only in physical coaches but also in mental coaches. Kasi kahit isipin natin ng mga galing na sila, kailangan pa rin talaga balance pa rin yung mental aspects nila.
Exactly. They understand that mental preparation is just as important.
Yes. Thank you so much, Ma'am Lalaine. So, in our seventh question, what are the common mental challenges faced by athletes? Sir Jose?
I think performance anxiety is one of the biggest challenges for the athletes.
For me naman, it's the fear of failure po. Sometimes athletes become too worried about making mistakes.
For me, injuries can also affect mental health. Dili lalim nga, dili ka kadula or maka-train for months.
And burnout actually, because imagine you're having a training every day, then you're also balancing your studies, families, and competitions.
True.
Oh, okay. It all makes sense. It seems that an athlete's life is really not easy. Kasi based on my experience also, I have student athletes, so I always consider their efforts attending their training. So, kino-consider ko lahat ng activities nila. So, as professionals, we need to consider our students athletes because they are not just representing our school, they are representing our nation. So, thank you so much for your insights, everyone. So here, for our last question, what personal reflection can you share after learning about sports psychology?
For me, Roy, no, I realize na confidence is something you can develop. Dili kinahanglan nga natural kaayo ka confident ikan sa pagkatao.
Ako po, Sir Roy, naka-learn kay, of course, ang failure is not the end. Every setback may become an opportunity to improve. And also, mental health support is very important.
And I realized nga mental strength is important not only in sports but also in life, because every one of us faces challenges, and resilience helps us improve and move forward.
And for me as well, this discussion reminded me that taking care of our mental health is just as important as taking care of our physical health. So thank you so much, everyone. Before we close this, I would like to hear from your experience as a coach or as a player, as an athlete. Can you share your experience back then during your trainings, Ma'am Lalaine? I know that you are playing badminton, so can you share with us your experience as well? You are having your training, and how do you overcome your stresses while you are having that training?
For me, no, dugay naman jud to. It was palarong pambansa 2009 and 2010. It is very difficult for me because I am maintaining also my grades kay, of course, running valedictorian. Sa unang panahon lang to, dili na karon. For me, it's very difficult talaga to handle stress, especially at that age. Kay dili pa gid kayo nako kaya na i-handle ng mga ingana ng mga stress. Pero I have my support, my family, and kanang very important jud ang support sa family, especially sa sport nga badminton, because it is also expensive. And mo lang jud na ako ang ma-share, Roy, na kanang kinahanglan sad ang support sa parents, support sa school, especially ang mga teachers, dapat mo supportan sila kay ang uban man good, dili na nila kana bitaw ginahatagan og bili ang mga athlete kay sige nang daog labas, sige og training mo kana sad ang ako ang gika-lisdan pud sa una way back my time sa 2009, 2010.
Thank you so much. So perfect kaayo akong question sa imo, madam. So yun kasi based din sa ating interview, sa ating case study, tama talaga yung very expensive talaga yung equipment sa badminton, ano. So kailangan din ng maintenance sa equipment. So what about you, Sir Jose? Can you share with us your experiences or stresses during your trainings?
As a basketball player and at the same time a varsity for the university hip-hop dance troupe, so it is very hard for me to isabay-sabay tanan the practices. Kay malibog na ko if ever dapat ba masunahon na akong basketball or ang training sa hip-hop as well as my studies. That's why I also have realized that during these times that I was having my trainings, it is really important that our coach conducts frequent mental health check-ins for them to be able to check if whether or not nababurnout na tayo, if ano yung stresses and challenges that we are dealing while having ang training na course na ginagawa namin. So that's my realization during my trainings. And kahit ko yun, so dahil yun yung na-realize ko during my training way back college days, that's why as a coach now sa junior high school, I am also conducting a frequent mental health check-ins, just a quick question and answer portion with your athletes if ano yung mga challenges and issues that they are encountering throughout our journey sa training. That's that.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sir Jose. Yes, you are correct, no? So, napakalaking factor ng coach natin. Kasi minsan may coach tayo na coach lang. After the event, wala nang kakamustahan, hindi na kakamustahin yung mga athletes nila. So, very important yung role ng coach sa ating mga athletes. So, thank you so much, Sir Jose. And let me hear from Ma'am Mengie Gonzales.
Ako din po, sir, I want to share my experience. College days din as a varsity in track and field. Murag ka ng, wala ako na stress sa support sa ako ang family, sa support sa akong coach, sa college, sa department, wala ko na stress. Mas stress na ko pag abot dito sa competition. Kanang supported ka sa tanan, sa financial, moral, pero when it comes to kanang mga tao good nga nagaano lang, mga bystander or even ang imuhang ka-compete, kanang bullying ba sa imuhang side nga kuy taga-bukid ang sapatos dili siya pangdagan ana gid ako ang kuan sa una, which is di ba during our time di pa kayo maka-provide og kanang mga running shoes, mga outfit nga kailangan nimo sa imuhang kuan jud nga kanang appropriate nga sa imuhang kuan. Mao na ako ang pressure when it comes to competition kay dili na ko kaya i-handle pag abot sa kuan ang ako ang PE. Pero human gyapon ako ang race.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Mengie. So napaka touchy naman ng story. So na-relate ako at some part sa pag-provide ng mga materials or kailangan natin sa school because we are also raised from mababa na ng pagbanap buhay. So thank you so much. I learned a lot and I enjoyed our discussion today. So Ma'am Maria, meron pa bang sasabihin?
Wala na akong sasabihin, Roy, kasi na-share naman natin lahat.
So I think before we end this, would like to again and again thank you very much for your participation. I truly enjoyed our discussion.
Hopefully, daghan na to ang mga viewers, sir. Naman, sir.
Salamat sa tanan nga naminaw sa 10 million followers ni Sir Roy, which may intel athletes, coaches. Padayon lang ta sa pag-improve sa atong physical ug mental well-being.
And that's a wrap for today's podcast episode of the Sports Psychology. Thank you everyone for listening. You enjoy this discussion, don't forget to share and support our podcast. Amping kanunay, stay healthy and stay mentally strong.
Thank you. Maayong adlaw sa tanan.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting us, Roy.
Thank you so much everyone. Have a good day.